Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning, everyone. Can you hear me okay?
Yes.
Yay. I tried to get on my other computer and apparently it shut down in the night and now it's taking its sweet time.
Oh, no.
It's waking up very slow.
My husband noticed that. He was asking me about it. He felt like his computer was slowing down.
Yeah, I didn't know it had shut down. I have it set to do automatic updates.
Oh, yeah. This update might be interesting because people are saying this is the update that makes everyone force them into buying the 365 program if they
I
don't have it already.
I have a Mac, so that might not
Oh,
be
okay.
the case,
Yeah.
but it does look like it was a operating system update. So usually those require me to learn some new tricks real fast. So how is everyone doing?
Good.
You good? Okay, so I'm gonna let Casey give us an update because she made a discovery when
Yes.
she was showing her prototypes.
So the one I made last time, I made it out of a knit and it was very snug and I liked it that way, but then I realized it might not slide on your on the seat belt as well if you make it the smaller size like I did. So I mean you have some adjustability because it's Velcro, but I did notice that when I used it on Dave's truck seat belt, it kind of stuck in one position. You can easily slide it down, but you do have to manually slide it down. Otherwise the seat belt doesn't retract all the way. So I'm making a second one and I'm doing it just like a half an inch bigger all around. So that's what I learned.
What will the new measurements be, Casey? Because I didn't cut. Just
Okay, that's great. I've cut this new one out at 6 inches by 7.5. I didn't make it any longer. Hers was real long, and all I need is just a little spot. So I figured it was better to go short. That way it doesn't interfere with the retraction as much. So that's what I did. So I did 6 by 7.5.
so 6 is the height.
6 is the width, goes around, and
Okay.
7.5 is the height.
Is the height. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So is anybody going to sew with us?
Mm.
Okay. So did you already cut, Joanne? Do you have different measurements?
I have that original measurement, 5.5, but that's all right because my seat belt is actually an 1/8 inch less than 2 inches. So
Oh, there you go. Yours is going to be probably be fine.
Oh, that's so wonderful. How about you, Gay? Oh, you're muted. You're muted. We can't hear you.
I haven't cut it out yet. I haven't cut the material.
Oh, so you're
So-
good then.
Yep.
Yep. Okay, wonderful. And Suzette, did you cut?
I made mine 6 inches wide,
Mhm.
and I'm going just a little bit longer.
Look
Mhm.
at that pretty fabric. I think that's
Woo!
mine longer too. That's a blast.
That's fine.
Oh, Gay, pretty. It matches your outfit. How about you, Joanne? What do you got?
this is for the main side and that's for the other side.
Ooh, pretty. Yeah.
Good. And I drive a blue car, so I found this amazing Minky, and that's what I'm going to use.
Oh,
on
wow.
both sides. Well, it's like that cuddle soft wonderfulness.
So with that fabric, you might want to go, because it's got pile, you might want to go just a little bit bigger.
And I'm going to put some batting in between so it doesn't slip around on me.
Yep. Yeah. But the Minky, doesn't that have a bit of depth to it?
Yes, a little bit.
One is not too bad because it doesn't have the little dimples in it.
Uh-huh. Okay. You just might want to go up at the like to a 6.5 just because of the depth of the fabric, but your choice.
So I think I'm going to cut mine 6.5 by 8
Mhm.
because I would like a little
Longer.
bit more length, yeah,
Mhm.
on it. But can we see your fabric, Casey?
Ooh.
Pretty,
I didn't see it.
like seashells, is that what I'm saying? Yeah.
Uh-huh.
This was some fabric my mom had in her stash. So I've been making
Oh.
little things out of it, masks and things like that. So it's kind of fun.
Right
Yep.
with you.
Yep.
Very nice. Okay, so whoever needs to cut out then should cut.
Mhm.
Casey, I just had one question. Since I cut out, when you said fleece, did you mean
Oh.
fleece? Did you mean fleece batting?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I meant the batting.
Does it matter which side you press it to, or?
No, I don't think so. I mean, I just pressed it to one side so it wouldn't wiggle around on me while I was sewing,
Okay.
and
Alright.
then just left it at that.
Okay.
Yep.
And make two, so whoever's riding in my passenger seat is happy too.
There you go.
I don't want them to be jealous.
What's for breakfast, Casey?
You caught me. Cassava pancakes, blueberry cassava pancakes.
Ooh, that sounds good.
It's just a way to not eat as much wheat. So I make cassava as use it as one of my flours to rotate out of.
Well, I
have-
haven't used it yet. I have some in the house, but I have food allergies and gluten is one of them. So
Yep.
I haven't tried it yet. So I wondered, how does it, like, what's the taste of it like?
It doesn't, I mean, doesn't have a noticeable taste.
Okay.
I do notice that there's just a little bit of texture in it sometimes, like, it's not completely, it's almost like I bite into it and I was like, ooh, there might be like a little grain of salt in there, but it's actually the cassava, but it's
Okay.
not really bad. I mean, to be able to have baked goods, it's a worthy trade-off because they really come out pretty good. I've
Okay.
done some like brownies and things like that with it, and they actually come out like real fudgy brownies. It's like,
Okay. Yeah, I do a lot with almond flour, but not everything. It depends on what I'm making,
well,
what
I
the-
ended up with, they said that I have a nickel sensitivity.
Oh,
and
yeah, me too.
apparently all nuts have nickel in them.
Really?
Yes.
Way.
Well, that's interesting because I do have problems with certain nuts, not all nuts, but certain ones.
Yeah. So this is another way to not use a nut-based flour to get something that resembles real food.
Megan and I are both really allergic to nickel. That's fascinating. And then we've been eating these nuts.
Mm-hmm.
What could it do to us?
Well, for me, I end up with my eczema flares up.
Yeah. I itch right here. Everything, like when I wear the jewelry
Mm-hmm.
that has it, like it's all right there. It just itches.
Mm-hmm.
But what about when you eat the nuts? That's a skin reaction.
Well, with walnuts, my tongue shreds or the roof of my mouth shreds for walnuts. So I can't have like a straight walnut. It just won't work. Or if I have too many nuts, it'll itch or I can start feeling like it's going to shred, but it's not the same as walnuts. Walnuts is harsher.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I can do Brazil nuts and almonds as long as I don't overdo it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I've put the nuts back into the cycle every, like only one kind a day. And
Yeah.
I, space it out so I don't have the same all the time. Hey, Sally.
Good morning, Sally.
Everybody's cutting their fabric for the seatbelt thing. I don't know if it's something you want to join us on, but I did discover that the measurements I gave you, the smaller measurements make it just a little tight if you want your thing to slide. So we're all going with at least a 1/2 inch to an inch higher, wider. So. What do you got on the back of your couch? Is that more fabric that's like just there for auditioning or something behind you, Sally? She ignoring me.
Maybe she can't hear us.
Oh, okay.
Can you hear us, Sally? Sally? Maybe her volume's not up.
Funny, I have 4 celiac grandchildren.
That's tough.
No, we've been doing this for, well, the first one was diagnosed. He's 18 now. He was diagnosed at 10 months.
Mm.
And so it's been a long time. It was really hard years ago, but today it's easy.
Oh yeah, it was awful before because there was
Yes.
anything
It was-
that they made was like tasted like cardboard.
Oh,
There's
oh,
still
yeah.
a lot of it that does.
No, we're fine. I mean, we cook all the time now, gluten-free, because they rummage the refrigerator when they come in and say, they don't even have to ask, is this gluten-free? That's just how we cook now.
Mhm. There's a ginger cookie that I've found that you can buy store-bought. And it
Yep,
has
there
no,
is.
no grains and no sugar. I think they
Very
use
good.
like maple syrup. Oh my gosh, that is so good.
There are so many products out there now.
Mhm.
Look what I have, guys. Blue variegated thread.
Ooh.
Picking it up?
What is it?
It's blue variegated thread.
Mhm.
Oh.
Remember,
Oh,
she's the ecru thread queen. She only has one color.
I think that'll look really bad on my gorgeous, luxurious Minky.
Mhm.
Because I was looking for ecru thread this morning and I don't have any. I was like, oh no, I don't have any.
And I'm telling you, I'm not the only one because it's sold out in the stores. So we're thread and you can't even buy it now. I'm
are
not.
we done?
What did you say, Sally?
Are we done yet?
Just getting the thread unwrapped.
Okay, so it was 5 by 7, right?
It was mine. I put 5.5 by 7.5, but
Oh.
that's a little tight. So you might want to go to 6.5 wide, and then however long you want it to be. I like the shorter one. Andrea's going for a longer one.
I did mine 6 by 8.
It's 6, right? Not 6.5.
How long is yours, Suzette?
I cut it at 11, so it might end up at close to 10.
Mhm.
Did you measure your seatbelt to figure out it should be 11?
No,
11.
I've made one for my mom before, and she's really short. So,
Oh,
and
so
she had a bad shoulder, so I
Mhm.
needed it to cover a bigger area.
so you're doing 11 by 6.5?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
But I should have maybe went 7 because I put a little foam in there.
Oh, that's gonna take up a lot of space. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see.
Mhm.
Is it in the seam, the foam?
Mhm.
No,
It won't be as bad, but with the Velcro, your Velcro might not match up, cover it completely, but that'll be on the outside where it won't bother her. Or
yeah,
you.
yeah, we'll see. It doesn't take much fabric, so if it doesn't work, I'll make another one.
Mhm. Mhm.
And save it. And when you do your marathon shops, you can wrap it around all the shopping bag handles.
There you go.
Been really good. Every day this week, I said I was going to go buy fabric, and I didn't go. I don't need any fabric. I just like to buy it.
Probably none of us need it except maybe Andrea. She seems to have the least amount.
I really do. Guess what? Hobby Lobby had the patterns for 99 cents, so I did get 10 more patterns.
Ah,
Sally.
Today?
They're $1.99 at Joann's today.
Yep.
And
Oh, I have to go. When is
When did
Hobby
the
Lobby
Hobby
have it for
Lobby
99
sale?
now?
Simplicity is 99 cents, and I was there on Tuesday, so it's still going.
Okay, I
Wow.
have to go. So I
Yeah.
can get rid of some fabric.
I got some fun ones. And I found another shirt pattern, so we really need to do the shirt next.
Okay, you have to show us the shirt pattern.
I will.
And Suzette, was it Kim who had put up a pattern that it had one button in the front?
yeah, that was for Sally.
That was
Oh,
pretty.
yeah.
I like
Just
that
see that?
one.
Oh, is it on Facebook?
Yeah.
In the-
Yes.
Oh, I
yeah.
haven't been on Facebook.
No,
Yeah.
you need to check it out. It's really cute.
Yeah.
And it only has one button for you, Sally.
Oh, that's wonderful. No, it's not that I don't know how to. I mean, I
Oh my
did it on my machine. It's just that I don't do buttons. I don't have shirts with buttons really. I like zippers and pullovers.
Mhm.
So it's like, why would I make a shirt like that if I don't wear shirts like that?
That's true.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
So
They're gonna come back in style. Don't worry.
Look at
I have-
those,
I have
Andrea.
shirts like that. I just don't really. They're not comfy for me.
I love it, Andrea. I love
Look
it.
at that obsessive woman. Look at that obsessive woman.
I know, when I met you all, I had none. But I was inspired by you, Suzette, and your diligence to actually like read the pattern and just get it right. And so I'm gonna try.
Mhm. Mhm.
But let me show you this really, I just think this would be so fun.
Oh, that's one I have. Yeah.
Yep,
Oh.
a basic. That's really cute.
Yep.
Yep.
And it has, I believe that one has darts where you can do some shaping or less shaping on that one. Look on the back. Is that the
And
one?
with little pleats on, or in.
Yeah.
in a little
The
pleat.
gathers in the back, but on the front, is there any shaping in the front? 'Cause I have two of them.
I
No.
don't think so for this one, but what I really loved, if you can see it, is that
Mhm.
accent down the front.
Yep.
So like this is the kind of shirt I could use my wild fun fabric
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
and just wear it with jeans, and
Mm-hmm.
like I could see really being able to make a style for yourself if you got good at
Mhm.
making these shirts. I'll show
Well,
you
then-
real fast the other ones too.
Ooh,
Wait, what was that number?
the shirt.
The shirt is $15.38. This dress is gorgeous. And
That's Simplicity, right?
yeah, I found a lot of skirt patterns.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
too.
which
Is
one's that? What's that number? 1370. That one.
It's a skirt. You gotta make, that one's really short. Like the skirt pattern would be very short.
So I don't think it would be too hard to make it a little longer, but what I was
Right.
thinking these would be so nice for, Joanne, is that when I take the kids to the pool,
Mhm.
Yeah.
I still am covered a little, but no, I don't feel like I'm wearing pants at the
Mhm. Yeah.
More skirts.
Oh,
Very cute.
shorts.
And then this was the original dress pattern or shirt pattern that I bought first, but
Mm-hmm.
this one, the long one, I'm most excited about, but I want to practice with the one that's a
I
little
have that one.
Shorter one
The
first,
one you
yeah.
just had.
Well, Sally, that would be a good one if you don't wear shirts. That would be a shirt dress. Would that be something you'd wear?
The one that she just put down.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have that one, but it has too many buttons.
You can wear it open like a vest or whatever. What they call us, duster. Wear it open like a duster.
No, I like the first one she showed because you know how it has like the little
Bracket.
channel. I can practice on the channel.
There
I
you
figured
go.
I can practice on the channel, so I was like, that would be a good one
Mhm.
in case I do it wrong.
Yeah.
That's a good point. Okay,
Is that it?
what's that?
That's the last pattern.
Those are the new ones. Yeah, I
Oh,
didn't.
okay.
I'm
You
sure,
had like looked like you had about 12 of them, so
I think I have
I was
more.
waiting.
I'm just gonna keep buying them at 99 cents and $1.99, and just
But right now they're 99.
the simplicity are 99. Yeah. That's
Okay, I'm probably gonna buy about 20.
It's, well, you can only buy 10. There's a limit. So get your daughter to buy the other 10.
Cause I have, do you know what I have? I have $50. I have $50 for Hobby in a Hobby Lobby gift card right now. You know, for
Wow.
my birthday. So
Mhm.
that's why I said I'm gonna probably buy a lot because
Mhm.
I have the gift card and I can't buy fabric. So
Yeah.
Because of her
buy
oath.
something.
Okay, are we ready to start layering our sandwiches?
Right. Not that.
Oh, we lost her.
I know. I'm trying to switch my camera.
Oh, cool.
Uh,
You're gonna have to tell me how to do that.
There we go. Yeah, so when you're in the chat, down on the left where it says video, start and stop video, if you
Yeah.
hit the up arrow, then you can switch back and forth front and rear camera.
Mine does not say that.
Oh,
Mine doesn't either.
oh,
Well, I don't have a front camera, so maybe if I was on the iPad, it would.
yeah, that's probably it. So yeah, so we've got the 3 layers. I had used the fleece and I ironed it on just to keep it from scooching around. And then, you need well, depending on how long your thing is, you need Velcro. So mine, I cut to about 5 5/8. So I had enough, like almost an inch on either side. So you need to cut the 2 pieces of Velcro that match to about an inch shorter than your actual item.
And you don't see this Velcro, right?
Pardon?
You won't see this after it's closed.
Pretty much, it folds over on itself.
Otherwise, I would need to go get it. They have so many colors of lube tape now.
At Joann's, they seem to have black and white.
Oh, at Hobby Lobby, they have a whole side end cap that has almost every color. You know, mostly pastels, but a
Mhm.
few primaries.
You keep talking, I'm gonna have to go to Hobby Lobby today.
Going.
I don't even know where we have one near us. I don't know of one.
And my husband's gone today. I could fit in the house, he won't even know it.
Yeah. Now you're gonna have this shopping bag handle.
Yeah.
You know what else you could do, Suzette, with a really long one? You could put it over your shopping cart
Yeah, you could.
and not get like the little germs.
Yeah. I clean my cart really well though.
Yeah.
Out here, if you go to most stores, clean the carts. They have sanitized carts and they have unsanitized carts. So you can-
Yeah.
as the carts come in, you see them spraying them down and such. So
They
Yeah.
do, but I don't trust it. They spray it down and use the same rag for everything.
But I clean my handle really well and all that, so.
I found one of those alcohol-based hand sanitizers that has aloe in it, and my hands don't get quite as dried out. It's just wonderful stuff. Also, you don't get asphyxiated when you put it on. I mean, it's
Right. Megan got me one for Christmas that I love because I was complaining how dry my nails were getting.
Mhm.
And it has aloe and lavender essential oils in it, and it's really lovely.
All right. Has everybody got their pieces cut out and their Velcro cut
Yep.
out?
Yep.
Okay. All right. So then you take and I'm doing 1/4 inch seams all the way around. I hope everybody else is too. And I put the pin the Velcro about a 3/8 of an inch from the edge.
All right, which side? And is this the back piece or the front piece?
So this, oh, good grief. I have the same fabrics on mine. I have this one here. So it goes in the same orientation from the edge on both sides. So it actually doesn't matter. This becomes essentially reversible. So I did it this is the top, the right side of the fabric, and I pinned it to that. And
The
then,
right-
yep, to the right side of the fabric. And then because I wanted to make sure it stayed in the right orientation, I turned my other fabric upside down. I put it on top of it, and then I flipped it up like, okay, this is how it's going to go together. And that's how I placed the other one, just because I had a little trouble with the rotation in my brain. But when you do that, I can show you
Which
that
is on the back side.
which is now, yeah, so you have one on the front side and one on the back side.
Yep, okay.
And then when I unsandwich them, they're basically the same. Yeah. It goes in the same orientation. It's just you have to remember to turn this one when you put it together so that I'll put it
Right.
this.
So
then
you want to sew that on?
Yeah, so then on, but so you can see one's on this side and one's on that side when you're finished sewing.
Okay.
I'm gonna,
clothes, or right now Casey's teaching them how to do a little pad for the seatbelt in the car. So that, yeah, she made one several years ago, and at this group, and the Thursday group, they talk about learning new things. And one of the group will tell how to do the other project for them, and have a lot of fun. A Potter? Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Oh. Maybe the joy of sewing isn't there, but the joy of pottery is there. Oh, yeah.
So once you have your Velcro on the two pieces, then we're gonna put right sides together.
Morning, Mark.
And so around it, leaving an opening to turn it, and your choice on where to leave the opening. I did it on the side, and
Elizabeth was,
it
just
seems
sent a
that
note
it
about
was
having
it
trouble
was
getting in.
fine.
Let's see what
It
it
wasn't
said.
too stiff or anything. So
And for mine, Casey, I'm gonna do it just a little bit different because I want to make sure that I can take advantage of the batting for that second piece with this minky, because otherwise that Velcro is just gonna rip off on me.
Mhm.
So I just serged around the three sides, and then I'm gonna attach that second piece of Velcro after it's finished.
mhm.
So I just can get all the layers.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yes. There we go. I just. I just gonna say, I just sent her a note, try again to see if she can get in. But, yeah.
This is the shorter side.
I'll be listening, Casey. My machine is acting up. I can't sew yet.
Okay, I'm gonna mute because my machine might make too much noise.
Okay.
I got one done, guys. It's so fun.
How'd it work out sewing all through all the layers?
So far, so good. I mean, it's on there, and the Velcro seems nice and secure.
Good.
It sure is soft.
So that's your winter one. What are you gonna do for your summer one?
Oh, I have air conditioned seats. I could use this in the summer.
So when you, has everybody got it sewn all the way around?
Working at it.
Okay, so that's right, Joanne, your machine's putting you behind.
You're doing 3 sides, right?
I did an opening on the 4th side. So I go around, I start in the middle one side, or not
Yep.
quite, a little bit over, go all the way
Okay.
around, leave about 3 inches open, and then
Okay.
stitch up so I could turn it.
I'll send a note off to her real quick just to see if she's having success.
Okay.
So once you get all this sewn all the way, well, around except for the opening, you turn it inside out,
I mean, right side out.
right side out. Thank you. Or as my grandfather used to say, the other way too.
That's cute. Oh my gosh, I'm just gonna be rubbing my seatbelt.
Well, it could be kind of like one of those things you use to smooth yourself, like a worry stone. You just kind
Oh,
of
yes,
kind
yes,
of-
I will. Okay. That's nice.
Yep.
And I can't wait to see the person who rides first with me and they're like, oh, what's this?
All right. So like usual, you tuck the raw edges in and then just top stitch like 1/8 of an inch or whatever, edge stitch all the way around it to close it up.
And for those of you that do have a serger, it really did make light work of that
Mhm.
going around the edge.
Mhm.
I sewed one backwards. I've got one right and one backwards.
Oh,
I have to use the seam ripper.
oh, bummer. It's snowing here in Virginia. Anybody else got snow?
I always
No,
have
it didn't.
No?
Not today.
They
So in
delayed-
winter, never have to ask me if I have snow. The answer is always yes.
Oh, you do? They delay virtual school 2 hours when it snows.
No,
I guess it takes a little
no.
while to get up.
Our kids don't even get a snow day now when it snows. They
We
just stay
should
virtual.
Yeah, we should not have snow days for virtual school. They had a couple snow cancellations for virtual.
Do you have internet problems when it snows?
No, no.
We do sometimes. We
You
do
do?
sometimes. Yeah, because
Well,
of,
I can imagine where you are. so,
because
yeah.
of the lines.
Right. But Virginia, you're in Virginia, right, Andrea? My daughter used to live in Virginia. And when she was there, she was teaching. She would always laugh. She would call me up, Mom, it's a snow day. We got a 1/2 inch. They closed the school.
They just the idea of snow, they'll close. And
She
it's
said part of the problem is they don't have the equipment to do the plowing. So
yeah,
it's not just that it's snow, they don't have the equipment to deal with it.
they put down so much salt though, the snow doesn't even stick.
Um,
And we saw something on the TV the other day about there are more accidents when there's between a 1/2 inch and 1 inch on the roads than when there's like 3 or 5 inches. Everybody thinks, oh, I can go through this. And if you're not used to driving in snow, you don't, I mean, it's an art to drive in the snow.
Right.
yeah.
My first driving lesson was I fell down 3 times on the way to the car because everything was so icy.
First time? Wow.
Yeah.
That's impressive, Casey.
I got in the car and I said to the guy, are you sure you want to do this? I said, this is my first time getting behind the wheel. So you got to learn to drive in snow sometime. And off we went.
That's impressive. I grew up in Washington State, so we had tons and tons of snow. So every time I was with someone driving, they were always kind of telling us what they were doing. So it was like driver's ed my whole life.
Yeah. Well, I got myself into and out of a snowbank on that first trip. So he thought it was a great learning opportunity.
Oh, that's fun.
It's like, it's your car.
Oh, it was your car. Okay.
It wasn't my car, it was his car. So
Oh, good. Did it put a dent in it?
No, it was a fairly fresh snowbank, so it wasn't, you know, anything real. I mean, it wasn't like it'd been sitting there for days and iced, you know, completely to rock.
Oh,
But
good. That's a funny story, Casey.
Hi, I'm gonna have to call you back. I'm in a Zoom meeting. Bye.
okay, let's see.
My grandson.
That must be fun for them, Gay, because they're like, Grandma said she's in a meeting.
Yeah.
What meeting is Grandma in?
He said, okay, bye.
Oh, that
And I
looks
was gonna call his grandfather. He's calling on the home phone.
wants to talk. That looks beautiful, Casey.
Yeah, thank you.
Fabric's very nice. How's
Yeah,
your
well, he's home all the time. He's homeschooled. He's been homeschooled since he's been very young, so he never goes to school.
no snow days for him?
No.
Yeah.
Cool. That's darling.
This is my first one.
Oh,
This is very utilitarian because this is the softest knit I have, and this one's more decorative. I'll have to see how it works. I'll put one on each side of
So
this.
now we're just gonna stitch around them. I've got them both done.
Yep.
Stitch around them.
Yep, stitch around you know, you push in the,
Yeah, I did the corners. I did the opening.
yep, and then you stitch all the way around.
Okay.
Mine's gonna be a bag, a strap for a bag because it's barely 2 inches.
how wide is your seatbelt? You don't know. That's right.
No,
I can't imagine that they're more than 2 inches.
Well, I thought that, you know, that they might be standardized, but then I wasn't sure, you know, between American cars and foreign cars and all that kind of stuff. So,
So like my little opening there, but I have a little bit of give with this.
mhm,
It's like 2 1/4. So I feel like that will.
that should be good.
fit.
Yeah.
well, I should have went a 1/2 inch bigger because I put foam in there.
Oh, right. That's right. The foam.
The
Yeah.
foam does eat it up.
Well, that'll be a great grocery bag carrier because
Yeah,
the foam will be really nice.
Oh, yours is pretty.
Phone numbers below it.
Yeah.
my flamingo went around the corner. He's,
Oh no.
I could do it this way.
Oh yeah.
Well, actually, you do want that side up because you want the smooth side near your hand. So the Velcro opening should be up when
Yeah,
you're carrying your bag. So you will see your flamingo peeking at you.
yeah. I'm gonna try it on my car and see if it works.
Mhm.
Is your car far away?
No, just in the driveway. Well, I think it's still out there.
I'm just so curious if it fits.
I'll go check it for you.
Okay. Too cold for me to go outside here.
Let me see here.
All right, there's one.
Oh yay, that's gorgeous.
Well, my car's interior is that nice light gray, so.
Pretty. You don't get to take it for a drive too often though.
No, we don't go very far now at all.
Mm.
So my husband has surgery next week, so we've got snowstorms all next week scheduled. So I think my son is going to be probably taking some time off to do it. So
Mhm.
because my driveway is just so steep.
Is it?
Yes. Yeah, and it's big, so we can't clean it ourselves. Somebody has to come and get it and clean it for us. So he'll take him.
That's nice that you have his help.
Well, he's got to have the COVID test on Tuesday and then surgery on Thursday, so.
Did anybody else get their vaccinations yet besides Gay?
No, Dave kind of checked in with the VA to see, and so I guess he's on a list. They'll call him when they have an opening or something. But I'm not a veteran, so I don't know if I'll get it. So we might have 50% of us done here, but
I won't be vaccinated probably till June.
Well, Massachusetts they've been just vaccinating 75 and over.
Yeah, same with
So-
Rhode Island. So yeah,
But
they
what-
just
Our governor just yesterday announced that if the caretaker or somebody brings, whoever brings that 75 or older can get a vaccination with them at our super sites, not at the small sites, at the
Yeah.
super sites.
Well, that's good.
That makes
So,
sense. Yeah, so, does Dave take care of his sister, Casey, or?
Yeah, she's up here now, and so we're the caretaker. So it's either one of us is, bringing her what she needs, etc. So what we found out yesterday from the assisted living place is that we have to be tested before we can come in to offer any assistance. So we have to get a test every 4 days or so.
No
if we
way.
Yeah. So I said, well, I guess you have to have had a test within 4 days to see her, and then you'd have to get tested again, etc. So I figured out is if we get tested on a Wednesday or a Thursday, and I go grocery shopping on a Friday or a Saturday, then I can get her stuff with a negative code. But we also have to find out where we can get it, and hopefully for free, because we can't be testing on a weekly basis just so we
Right.
can have her applesauce and Velveeta cookies.
they're done.
Oh, yay,
Your
look at those.
state doesn't offer free shots
We have to look.
or free testing.
Yeah, we have to look into it to see what is being offered.
Our city tests every week, free.
Yeah, it's just.
I know they set up a testing site at one of the an old Sears building or something. And I think they're converting that into a vaccination site. So I don't know if they're going to do both, but we so far have been able to navigate without having to really get tested, or we'd love to have the vaccine, but we've been able to kind of navigate it without getting anything. But this more transmittable one, I'm a little more nervous now.
So if you get the vaccination, do you still have to have the test to visit her? Or
Yeah,
will you
well,
get-
I don't know, because now my husband's having surgery, and I mean, he's had the vaccine and still has to be tested. So,
I think they're still concerned that even though you have the vaccine, that protects you from getting a really bad case of it. And you could actually still apparently be a carrier.
right.
So, you still should be wearing your masks. You should still be, social distancing. It's just that if you get it, you're not going to get, a case that's going to put you in the hospital or hopefully, not have long-term health consequences. I think that's going to be the biggest thing from this is the long-term health consequences. It's a time bomb just sitting in our health system,
Mhm.
especially
My brother's in Arizona. He's already been inoculated in Arizona.
they're doing all the like assisted living and nursing homes, pretty good. My sister-in-law has the opportunity to get it done. She's an anti-vaxxer, so
Oh,
like, oh,
Oh, wow.
yeah.
Mm.
I tell you, faith is good, but wisdom is also good.
yeah.
Yeah. So, but
Okay, everybody hold up their pretty covers for anybody who watches.
yay! I had to go. My husband's got on a Zoom meeting, so I had to leave mine. I left and went into the other room. Very pretty.
Yay,
There
thank
they are.
you, Casey.
Yeah.
That was a great.
It does fit. It does
Oh,
fit.
oh, yay, Suzette. Yay, wonderful. So now you can use it.
Yeah.
Perfect. And did you put it with the flamingo peeking out at you?
Yeah. Well, you kind of have to, because
Yeah.
otherwise you've got the Velcro folds against you. You really want that smooth side against you.
Yeah, he's on my shoulder.
So
Oh,
good. Yeah.
So when you go to the Hobby Lobby, take a selfie for us.
Okay. I have to tell you a story about a bird, like not a flamingo, but one that was waist high. It's not a crane or the other one. It looked prehistoric.
Wow.
Anyway, I was getting the mail the other day and talking to my neighbor, and this bird landed in my driveway. And he was like 6 inches from me and was doing circles, and he followed me all the way up to the door. And if I didn't close the door real quick, he was going to come in.
How fast?
Ritual.
You didn't get a picture of him?
I did. try to post it,
If
but
you have it on your phone, I want to see them. You could hold it up. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
You remember that children's book, Are You My Mother?
yeah, but this thing looks like he's 1,100 years old.
Oh, what if he is?
Oh, dear.
I
I
can't-
finished one of those napkins too. Yay.
Oh, good.
Oh, that's a cool bird. I love it.
Wow.
That is cool. Yeah.
I've never
Oh.
had one that would get that close and not be afraid of you.
He's majestic. You have to find some bird experts and find out what he is.
I love it. It looks like a heron.
Yeah,
Or
it does, but the head looks prehistoric.
Yeah,
Wow.
is that an ibis? And-
I don't know the name of it. But that black line on its head
Mm-hmm.
looks like it's hard, like a turtle shell almost.
Wow. Impressive.
And then I was scared, so I was taking pictures out the window. It's like he's not gonna leave.
Oh, that's so neat.
My friend had one that followed her like that, and then he was knocking on the door with his feet. She has a video of it. I don't know. Like, I don't have any fish in the house, or I would feed you.
Somebody must be feeding him, and so he says, "Ooh, a person. This is where
Yeah.
food comes from."
Yeah. Oh, look at that.
Wow.
This is the quilt along that I do once a month.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Like
That
that's
is
wonderful.
beautiful.
Colors.
And then I've got one on my frame ready to quilt this afternoon.
Oh, that's the circle one.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Wow. That
What
is
a
so much
wonderful-
work.
What a wonderful way to spend your day. Making these
Well,
quilts.
nothing else to do, so we just do our work and then we get to do what we enjoy.
That's really
So
So what do you do with all your quilts?
right now, there are 24 of them sitting in a closet from this past year that I have made. Hopefully, maybe we'll have craft fairs again,
Mhm.
and hopefully then I will put them out on for sale. But
Well, don't sell my quilt that you made for me specially.
And Lenny, make sure you let us bid first.
but there are literally stacks of them in the closet right now.
We should
Because
have it.
when we make our purses, we actually wear our purses, and we have thousands of them. We wear them. But I'm like, what do people do with quilts? I mean, like, do they? Because I mean, I think if I make quilts, I would probably give them away. And when
People use them as a display in their rooms. I mean, I use them. I mean, we use our quilts.
Mhm.
And when I give quilts as gifts, baby showers, weddings. The king size quilts are massive, absolutely massive. And I don't know if they realize what it costs to do just the materials in them.
Nope.
And then all the hours. I mean, some of them I hand quilt like Irish Celtic knots in the big spots. And that's hours. Or just one knot will take me a couple of hours to do. And you got 30 of them on a quilt, it's like, So, but a wedding gift, I mean, that's like an $800 gift if you give a gift like that. Baby quilts they run about 100, 125 by the time you finish with good quality, backings. But basically, hopefully I can sell them eventually.
Yeah, I mean, it's very good though, like for a person like this getting married soon, huh? That knows you, like if they were getting married, like let's just say in September.
Yeah, I would be starting now.
Like
Oh.
you, Sally?
I think Sally's planning on getting married in September. Is
You're
that
gonna
it?
get married, Sally?
Yay,
No, I'm joking. I'm just joking. You know, you guys can never take me seriously. Seriously, seriously, never take me seriously.
So I'm thinking before the craft fair is open, if you had a virtual craft fair, we get first dibs on we'll hold a Zoom meeting and you just show us what you got and
Oh my gosh, wouldn't that be so fun?
Yes.
I know. I mean, yeah.
Oh, I love that idea.
How big is that pink one that you already promised me?
The pink one? Which
I-
one was the, I can't
Yeah,
remember which.
I can remember it too.
Oh, the pink one was a gift I gave at Christmas.
You
Uh,
gave it away?
That was, my goddaughter got that for Christmas.
What do you mean? You showed it to me. It was
That
my
my goddaughter got that one for Christmas. That was her Christmas present. Let me
Okay.
look.
How did you have
Um,
it then?
huh?
I'm so heartbroken.
I'm sorry.
Oh, Sally, you're
Nobody ever has pink on this in this group.
I always have
I'm afraid to bring my pink
Was
fabric
it that
out.
one? Was
I
it
have a
that
whole
one?
bin of
No,
pink
that's not it.
fabric.
That
Oh, that's
wasn't it.
pretty.
It was
That's-
pink and red and beautiful.
Oh, the red one. That one I have.
Oh yes,
That's
I need it.
this one.
Is that it, guys? I
That's
think
the
that's it.
That's the Staffy one. It's all pinks and reds.
Yeah.
It's basically reds. It's
Yes.
more red.
It
Big
says
pink.
Sally all over it. That's it. Is that a real small quilt?
That's on a that's laying on top of a double bed.
That's the size of my bed.
That's
But
like
it doesn't
a-
go over the side. It's just over the top.
Yeah, I have a baby bed.
So that would fit on a twin bed.
A twin bed. That's I have a twin bed.
But
How bad.
Oh, God.
no.
Okay,
In my
so
guest room.
next
In your-
Thursday, we're designing the tablet covers.
Uh-huh.
So bring your sketch pads or your blueprints and we'll talk about the features that you're putting in, and then that'll give us a chance to ask questions like,
What do you need for materials besides fabric, batting, and that's it? Or,
well, I think on this next call, we'll just be designing and trying to get the measurements. So you don't have to
Uh-huh.
worry too much about materials then, and we can make the materials list.
I used all my Velcro. I have no more Velcro in my house.
Okay, time to do a was it shop online and deliver?
Amazon. I got my new cutting table, got delivered yesterday or the day before. It hasn't been put together yet. Waiting for my son to come back to do that. He worked yesterday.
So that foam that Suzette used in her seatbelt cover, is that dense enough, do you think, to give some protection to a computer or a
Mhm.
tablet?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or even 2 layers of batting would work too. A 2 or 3 layer batting would do the
Yeah,
same thing.
I want to try and play with that foam, see how that works out.
Mhm.
Walmart has it if you don't order it online. I mean,
You have
if
to
you
go-
wanted to go get it quick, they sell
We
it.
don't go, we go no stores yet. We're not there yet.
Yeah.
I
Well,
mean,
Joann's has their patterns on sale for $1.99 here. So I might do a surgical strike and see. If I figure if I spend less than 10 minutes in the store, then virus hasn't had enough time to get enough viral load in me. So I go in, hit and run.
I order it online and they bring it right out. I mean, I let them know I'm on my way and it's as soon as I pull up in front, they're there. So
I'll try
that's curbside pickup is good.
Okay.
So
At least here it works.
So everyone that does go to the store, remember, if someone rushes by you and pushes you over, they have a mission like Casey. And they're just
I
remember,
still maintain my 6-foot distance. Don't worry. I'm like a quarterback back there. I managed to avoid everybody.
that's what we do for sneezes. If there's a sneeze in the store, we're like, whoop.
Sneeze on aisle 2. Abort, abort, abort.
God. Thank you all for another wonderful Thursday morning show. And I'll see you. I can't believe it's Friday again. I'll
Yeah.
see you tomorrow afternoon. Have a
I'll
good.
see you tonight.
Oh yeah, you will. Yeah, you will.
Are you coming tonight, Sally?
I'll be there.
Okay.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye.